name's Eric Worre, and for the next few minutes, what I'd like to do is share with you a business that is making a big difference in people's lives with their products and services, creating financial opportunity for people looking for additional cash flow, and kind of awakening the entrepreneurial spirit that a lot of people are looking for. A lot of people, I believe, would love to work for themselves if they found a way to do it. But before I talk to you about that, let me tell you my story. Here's my background. Here's what I didn't like. Here's the solution that I found. And here's how I feel about the future. So, let me share with you what I've learned from being an entrepreneur and paying attention to entrepreneurs for my whole life. I've learned that if you're looking at any business, there's about 5 things that you need to evaluate, and you need to get kind of 5 check marks to these things if you want to have a superstar success. And you don't have to have all 5. If you have 3 out of 5, you can build a successful business. A lot of good businesses don't have all 5. But if you have all 5, it's something you should seriously consider taking advantage of or looking deeper into. So I want to walk you through these 5 things. And if you agree with me that these 5 things all check out, then maybe we can take the next step and you can see if this might be a fit for you. And it may be a fit, it may not. But the first thing to take a look at, if you're going to evaluate any business, is what's the product that they offer? And if you're looking at the product, there's 4 key questions, in my opinion, that you need to get answered. Number 1, is there a need for the product? If you're trying to sell vinyl records, it's not going to be a big marketplace. But is there a need for the product that your company or this company offers? And looking around the world, I think we both agree that there's a need because of this, and this. Second question to ask and get answered is, does this product meet the need? Or the product line, does it meet the need? And again, checks out because of this, and this. You'd agree it meets the need, right? Yeah, it meets the need. Third question, those first 2 might be a yes, but the third question's a big one. Is it priced to sell? Will people pay for it in the marketplace based upon the quality and the delivery of that product, the solution that it provides for people? Are people willing to pay this price for this result at this quality? Are they willing to pay? And when I did my homework on it, I realized that because of this, and this, yes, in fact, they were willing to pay. And the fourth question you need to get answered is, was it priced for profit? It wasn't good if all those 3 things are in place, but me as an entrepreneur, was there any money in it for me? And what I found out from the company is they took all the money from traditional advertising and bricks and mortar and warehouses and everything else. They took all that money and they gave it to the entrepreneurs who helped to educate the marketplace about this product and the solutions that it brings. So I found out there was a lot of money in it. Same money, they just moved it to the entrepreneurs instead of to the advertisers. So the company can do well, the consumer gets a great product at a great price, and the entrepreneur can make some money for educating the consumer. So for me, I asked those 4 questions and I got good answers to those 4 questions. And I'd encourage you to do your homework. If you want to go try these products to see if they're for real, if they meet the need, if they excite you in some way, or if you can think of some people that might want to use these products, and you feel good about checking this category off of your list, yes, the products check out, then the next thing you need to take a look at is the company. And frankly, might be the most important thing. Because how many good ideas have you seen destroyed by bad leadership? And how many bad ideas have you seen fixed by good leadership? If you've got great leadership running your company, They'll solve any problem. They'll raise the money. They'll build good teams. They'll pivot. They'll take care of problems. But if you have bad leadership, it doesn't matter how good your product is or how much they pay. They're going to find a way to ruin it. So when I took a look at the company, I realized that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because of these reasons, this company's amazing. Unbelievable. Checked it off for me. I'd encourage you to do your homework, and I can give you some resources so you can evaluate them yourself. But for me, they look rock star. Third thing I took a look at was the compensation plan. Could I make any money? Is it possible for me to make any money doing this? Good for them, they got a great product. Good for them, they got a great company. But it's not going to get any of my attention unless I can make some money. I got to be able to make some money, number one. And number two, the people I introduce, they've got to be able to make some money. Can't just be me winning. They've got to win too. So I had 3 big questions that I needed to ask. Number one, could people make money quickly? I did my homework and I found out that in fact, people could make money quickly. It was possible for people to recoup their investment in 30 or 60 or maybe 90 days and start into profit. It was possible. Not everybody, of course, but was it possible for people to be able to make money quickly? I got a positive answer to that question. I think you will too if you evaluate it. Second thing I took a look at, question I asked was, could a part-time person with a reasonable effort make a reasonable part-time income? And I got a positive answer to that question. You can't believe how many people inside of this company right now are making $300, $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month part-time. An ocean of those people. It's amazing to me. And again, you got to check out the compensation plan. You got to look at the income disclosures. You got to look at all that. It's based upon a person's individual effort. And there's no guarantees, of course, like any entrepreneurial venture. But what I was looking at was it possible? Yes, it was possible. Yes, a lot of people were doing it. Okay, great. Third thing I took a look at, and this was kind of selfishly for myself and for other big entrepreneurs that I knew, was there big money on the table? Because I don't have small appetites. You know, making a few bucks here and there, I'm not even interested, frankly. Other people need to be able to make a little bit of money, but I want to make big money. Is it possible? Is it even on the table? Will the company allow me to make big money if I build a big team? And the answer was astounding. I couldn't believe how much money some of the people at the top of this company were making. So I got positive answers to those 3 questions. I think if you do your homework, you're going to get positive answers to those 3 questions. It checked off the box for me. You need to decide if it checks off the box for you. But I got comfortable with the products, the company, the compensation. 4th thing I took a look at was the support. And most entrepreneurs, they're on their own. But inside of this business, the amount of free support that's available from the company, they give you this, and this. And the field, the people in the field, normally people are competing with each other. Now you have the strongest people in the entire organization helping you. It's crazy. The amount of support is enormous. So the 5th thing I took a look at was timing. And I think you'd agree that in real estate, it might be location, but in business, it's timing. And let me tell you why, in my opinion, this is the absolute perfect time to get involved with this company. For this reason, and this reason, and this reason, and this reason. So it checked off all 5 boxes for me. When I took a look at a business, I was like, it's so rare to find something that hits all 5. Show me something that hits all 5. And it's inexpensive for the average person to get involved. What? Show me something that ticks off all these boxes, and I'll show you something that you need to evaluate. Because for me, this was nuts. It was the reason why I took a look at the ability to create cash flow, the ability to not only help myself as an entrepreneur, but I couldn't win unless I helped somebody else win. I couldn't take advantage of somebody in this. I couldn't do it. It's impossible. The only way I win is to help somebody else win. Perfect for me. So, I got my questions answered. I'd encourage you to do the same thing too. And listen to me. I've been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time a couple times in my life. This is one of those times. I believe 5 years from now, you're either going to say, yeah, I was there, but I was busy. I had other stuff going on. I just decided to keep going through the motions, or I was there. And I said, yes, I took a little leap of faith, a tiny little step, and it changed everything for me. So my encouragement for you, get your questions answered. Try the products. Figure out the compensation structure. Get back to the person who asked you to connect with me, and take the next step. You know what I found that successful people do? They say yes, they tell the world, they figure it out. This is one of those moments. 10 years from now, you're going to think back to this moment. This is one of those moments. And where the downside is so small, it almost doesn't even exist. It's so tiny. And the upside is almost impossible to measure. So, get back with the person who invited you. Take the next step. I hope you choose to join us. I look forward to working with you in the future. It's going to be a great ride. Thank you very much.